The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition opens with an aging Bruce Wayne who has retired from his role as Batman for 10 years. Gotham City has become a dystopian society overrun by crime and corruption. Wayne is haunted by the memories of his parents' murder and the guilt of failing to save Jason Todd, the second Robin, from death at the hands of the Joker. He spends his days as a recluse in his mansion, living off his wealth and keeping himself physically fit. One day, Wayne hears news of a new gang called the Mutants who are terrorizing the city. The Mutants are a violent and brutal group who take pleasure in causing chaos and destruction. Wayne realizes that he cannot sit idly by and watch as the city he loves is destroyed. He decides to once again don his iconic suit and take to the streets as Batman. At first, Batman faces off against smaller groups of mutants, taking them down with ease. However, as he becomes more visible, the mutants take notice of him and vow to take him down. They soon launch a full-scale attack on him, cornering him in an alleyway. In a brutal and bloody battle, Batman fights for his life against the mutants' leader, a monstrous thug named Mutant Leader. Although Batman is badly injured, he emerges victorious and breaks the mutant leader's spirit. The city takes notice of Batman's return, and his actions inspire a new sense of hope in the hearts of Gotham's citizens. However, not everyone is happy about Batman's return. The city's police force, led by Commissioner Gordon, are skeptical of his methods and are wary of his presence. They view him as a vigilant and a criminal, and they are determined to bring him to justice. Meanwhile, Batman is faced with a new threat, the return of the Joker. The Joker has been confined to the Arkham Asylum for years, where he has been catatonic and unresponsive. However, as soon as he learns that Batman has returned, the Joker springs to life and begins plotting his revenge. He escapes from the asylum and sets out to wreak havoc on the city, using his twisted sense of humor and penchant for destruction to cause chaos. Batman realizes that he must stop the Joker before he causes any more damage. He engages in a deadly game of cat and mouse with the Joker, as the two face off in a battle of wits and strategy. The Joker unleashes a series of attacks on the city, including poisoning the water supply and staging a horrific attack on a talk show. The police are unable to stop the Joker, and the city is plunged into even deeper despair. As the situation in Gotham City grows more dire, Batman realizes that he must find a way to stop the Joker once and for all. He also knows that he must confront his own demons and come to terms with the guilt and trauma that has haunted him for years. In Act 2, the conflict between Batman and the Joker will come to a head as the fate of Gotham City hangs in the balance. As Batman continues his battle against the mutants and faces off against the Joker, he must also confront the political and social pressures that come with his return to Gotham City. The government and the media view him as a dangerous vigilant, and Superman is brought in to try to bring him to justice. Meanwhile, the citizens of Gotham are divided on whether Batman is a hero or a menace, and some even begin to take up arms in his name. As Batman tracks down the Joker, he becomes increasingly aware of the villain's twisted plan. The Joker has convinced a group of disaffected teens to follow him, and together they plan to unleash a wave of chaos and destruction on the city. Batman tries to stop the Joker at every turn, but the villain always seems to be one step ahead. In a brutal showdown, Batman finally confronts the Joker at an amusement park. The two engage in a bloody battle, with Batman trying to stop the Joker's plan and the Joker trying to get Batman to kill him. The Joker is revealed to have implanted a bomb in a group of innocent children, forcing Batman to make a difficult decision. In the end, Batman is able to save the children and capture the Joker, but not before the villain's plan has caused widespread destruction and chaos in the city. As the city reels from the aftermath of the Joker's attack, Batman finds himself facing new enemies. The government, led by the corrupt president, decides to unleash a secret military weapon on the city in an effort to destroy Batman and the mutants. Batman and his allies, including Commissioner Gordon, must work to stop the weapon before it can cause more harm. However, he is also left to confront the consequences of his actions and the impact that his return has had on the city and its people. The conflict between Batman and his enemies will continue to escalate in Act 3, as the fate of Gotham City hangs in the balance. Act 3, Hunt the Dark Knight, begins with the city of Gotham under martial law after Batman's battle with the mutants. The government, led by the corrupt president, mobilizes the entire US military to capture or kill Batman and his allies. Meanwhile, the mutants have rebranded themselves as the Sons of Batman and are fighting back against the military occupation. Commissioner Gordon, who has been a staunch ally of Batman throughout the series, is captured and tortured by the government in an effort to reveal Batman's whereabouts. As Batman and his allies go into hiding, they must confront a new enemy, a government-sanctioned group of vigilantes called the GCP Strike Force. This group is given free rein to use any means necessary to capture or kill Batman, and they are responsible for many of the atrocities committed against the citizens of Gotham City. In a dramatic sequence, Batman leads a daring raid on the Strike Force's headquarters, using his advanced technology and tactics to outmaneuver the heavily armed soldiers. He is able to free Commissioner Gordon and turn the tide of the conflict, but he knows that the battle is far from over. As the military closes in on Batman and his allies, they must make a desperate last stand. In a bloody battle, Batman and the Sons of Batman fight off the military's assault, but many lives are lost on both sides. In the aftermath of the battle, Superman arrives in Gotham to confront Batman. Superman has been ordered by the government to take down Batman once and for all, but he is conflicted. He knows that Batman is a hero, but he also knows that he must follow the law and do what is best for the people. The two engaged in a brutal battle, with Batman using his intellect and tactics to try to outsmart the more powerful Superman. In the end, Batman is able to defeat Superman by using a weapon that he had developed specifically to take down the Man of Steel. In the final moments of the series, Superman lays down Batman's body and promises to carry on his legacy. The people of Gotham City come out to pay their respects to their fallen hero, and they begin to realize the impact that Batman had on their lives. The story ends with a sense of hope and optimism, as the people of Gotham City look to the future with renewed courage and determination.